congratulations on finishing, the method, the program. It has been a truly amazing journey that we have embarked on together. We've co-created magic together. We had a lot of laughs, we had a lot of
Yeah.
serious moments, a lot of challenges, all of it, we had it. But really, overall, I'm very, very proud of you. You've done
Yeah.
amazing work. You've showed up for yourself every single time. You were very open and you were very, I really acknowledge your willingness to always change and to grow and to be vulnerable and like dig deep and understanding yourself so that you can be better and better and just bigger and bigger. Honestly, I'm very, very proud of you for that. And I
Thank you.
wanted to ask you a few questions. So I wanted to start with, what was your life like before you joined the AYWA coaching program and your work with me?
Well, life before you. It was honestly very picture perfect, honestly. I had an amazing family, I had amazing friends. We all were there for each other, supporting each other, and we had a lot of fun together. Everything was great. Career-wise, also, life was good. Like, I had an amazing job, very exciting job as I'm crew, and I would travel the world, experience different things in life, and it was great. Like, it honestly was good. And yeah, the experiences in life was something that I would remember forever. But it was just there was something that was missing, and that's why I kind of reached out to you. So yeah, that's how it is.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. So tell me, what specifically were you struggling with before we started our journey together? What specifically was the point?
Um, I felt like there was a certain emptiness in life. There was a lot of quantity, like in a way, but that something was missing, the quality, or rather just the essence of it. So for example, like even like I was not making progress on a personal level in anything that I truly valued in life. Um, Despite the life experiences that I had with my job and with my family and my friends, um, there was something that was missing, something that felt like a loop. I was not experiencing things that I wanted to experience on a much, much deeper level. And in doing so, and in not doing so, rather, I was suffering like it led to like a lot of confidence issues. Like I was lacking confidence. I was very indecisive, and then I actually started to second guess my gut, my intuition, and that was the worst thing because that would paralyze me in life, and I didn't feel like I was actually achieving anything, and the lack of purpose was something that scared me, and that's why I reached out to you. Yeah.
Really. And it takes a lot of courage, right? When we feel like
Yeah.
everything is perfect on the outside and everything is great, like, yeah, why am I not grateful? Or we
Yeah,
still
I felt like I was not appreciating anything. Yeah,
100%, right? Like, I'm not appreciating, but we still know something is missing. But when we reach out and we just want to figure that out, then everything changes so quickly.
exactly.
Yeah. So, what is your life like now after our journey together and experiencing the AYWA coaching method?
I feel like with this journey, I've become more in tune with what's happening in here. I've made progress into understanding my decisions about how I'm starting to make my decisions. I've started to understand that my inner thoughts, I'm starting to understand how my inner thoughts develop and how I can actually recognize what I actually want, what I want, and rather than what's expected of me, rather, So basically it's brought to light about like what's happening in here. And then hopefully, not hopefully, in time, I'm getting better at acting on my inner thoughts. And that's actually really good because I feel like I'm more truer to myself that way than ever before. Yeah, yeah. So that's for me, it's good. Yeah.
I love that, being like living your life truly, authentically yourself and not what is
Mm.
expected of us is a very big one, right? Because we
Yeah.
don't, we never give ourselves full permission to discover that because we don't know if
Yeah.
it's true or not, if it's good or not. Because, when depends how we grew up, a lot of people may have grown up in environments where like we're told what to think, and when we're
Yeah.
kids and when we're girls or whatsoever. So when we grow
Yeah.
up and we're like, no, no, I have other plans and I want other things. It takes a moment to recognize that and then go for it. And when we do go for it, we're like, what happened? There's a whole world that not know existed. And then when we
Exactly.
find it, we're like, yeah, we started to master our mind, we master the stress, and then we become leaders of our own lives. Love that.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's, yeah, it's good.
So, what are some tangible results that you experienced after finishing your amazing journey to self mastery?
Some of the tangible results is that I've actually become more confident with my thoughts, and I actually am more decisive about things that I want to do, and I'm okay with doing what I want to do, and I don't feel this need to do other things if I don't feel like doing it, you know? So there is this there is no, it's just my thoughts, my way in a way, but that's just, and it's good, honestly. And I've opened myself personally to a lot of experiences. I'm making decisions now that I used to not do before. I am trusting people a lot more, which I had a little bit of a um, issue with in a way, because it was like I was just trying to do a lot for myself, but I trusted myself more than anybody else. So with this, opening myself to different experiences, different conversations, to different human beings, I'm actually allowing myself to trust people a lot more, and then to recognize that it's just a journey, and unless you open yourself, you don't exactly struggle in life, and even if you fail, it's okay. You're just learning. This is how it is, and this is how it is to live your life with no regrets, because that is another thing I wanted to achieve, is just to be able to be open to experiences, and failure is just part of the process. So yeah.
Yeah, living life with no regrets. I love that. It's
Yeah.
exactly that. I feel like in the journey that we've been together is like that's a beautiful summary for it. Like
Yeah.
just life with no regrets.
Yeah.
That's truly
Exactly.
amazing.
So, yeah.
And what exactly did you like most about your journey together?
This, that, this, that. I really loved the little safe space that was created here, that we could exchange thoughts, our innermost thoughts, our innermost fears, and the thing that actually makes us most anxious and scared. I was comfortable enough to be vulnerable, because for me, being vulnerable is something that even my family and friends don't see. And but I managed to get to that level with you, which is great because you created that space. And you also, yeah, you shared some of your very personal experiences, which helped become which helped with my struggles become a little bit more relatable, which is great. And also, you would throw in a bit of sense of humor, which is great because you'd lighten the situation. It's not as bad as you think it is. So calm down. So that's okay. So I love that. I actually love that. So yeah,
We need a
I
bit of
appreciate
fun
it.
in our lives, not even in the problems. We need some fun and to see things like it's not that bad, you know. But it's like it depends, you know. It's not like saying it is always easier said than done, but like truly seeing it, like how we did it together, and like not like just saying this and calm down, because like it's like the worst thing we can tell someone right away, but like
Yeah,
really detecting things, and at the end of the day, we're like, see, it's not that bad. So let's laugh it out, like you know, just being
yeah,
bigger than the problems, like making ourselves much bigger than that. And that was a very key element in finding all the problems, like opportunities to grow and what can we learn from them. And we're always
yeah,
bigger than every problem. So that's
exactly.
really, really true, 100%.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what would you tell someone who's considering and investing in themselves and starting their own self-development journey to, you know, with me or with the AYWA coaching method? What would you tell them?
I would honestly tell them to just do it. Just go for it. There will be doubts in the beginning of it, but it is something that it truly is liberating, because you are in touch with your inner thoughts, your inner dreads, and it's something that I think everybody needs to get in touch with and see why do you feel the way you feel right now. It's something that is always at the back of your mind, but unless you actually are open to that idea, you should do it. So I would say just go for it. When you feel like you have that, when you reach that point where you need to do it, just go for it. Just step over.
Yeah, and you always know that point. Like you, when you have
Yeah,
that point, you feel it, and you're doubting if it's like, should I do it? Should I not do it? Or do I deserve to do it? Or all of those things. We all feel that, especially high
yeah,
achievers. We're like, no, we can do it ourselves. Just do it,
yeah,
because like
yeah,
you're wasting time and energy and stress.
yeah,
Reaching out and getting an expert there is always going to help you in just two
yeah.
months when you could do it in like 2 years or something. So yeah.
Exactly. Because, for me, like, for example, I kept procrastinating, and I held on to, and I was like, it's okay, I'm not going to do it. And then I was just doing mundane tasks. And then like, for example, I was doing at the mall, and I was like, what am I doing? I just stopped in the middle of the mall, and I was like, and that's when I messaged you, because it's just that
Yeah.
at that point in my life, I was like, I just needed to reach out. I just knew genuinely, and that's I had to do it. So,
Amazing. And when you do
yeah.
it in the mall, like, yeah,
So that's something that's more important than sales.
of course. Especially if you're in Dubai
So
Mall
that's
and
what
you're
hit me, I
lost.
think. It's like, what are you doing?
Especially in Dubai Mall and you're completely lost because it's like an airport.
Yeah,
And you're like, what am
yeah,
I doing in life? You know? I've been
exactly.
walking for 30 minutes and I don't know where I'm going. It's a
Yeah,
perfect place to rekindle your purpose. But no, I do get what you're saying that we will be
yeah,
doing something that is maybe not as worthwhile as investing in our true selves, but investing in other things that would not give us much pleasure on the long run. So yeah, I definitely
yeah,
understand that. And it's
yeah,
really powerful to feel first to be aware of it and taking action. That's like when you do that in your life, everything comes easier later because that's the hardest part, not to overthink. It's okay, I'm thinking, doing. Don't think, just do. Don't think,
yeah.
just do. That's the whole point. Easier said than
Yes,
done. But once you start
exactly,
thinking small, then you're powerful. You have integrity and you're powerful. So
exactly.
if we could just summarize the whole experience together in just a few words or sentences, what would you want to tell us?
Uh, if I could summarize all of that, I would say that I honestly felt like I was floating a bit in my life. I was going through it, just understanding, going with the plans that were laid out, or just something that was very comfortable with. And I felt like life was taking me. I had no control of my life. But now I feel like my feet have found its ground, and it's good. It's honestly good. I feel like I'm dictating life now, which is great. And this is something that it's really good. It feels more powerful than anything else. So yeah, I feel a bit better. Yeah.
As I am dictating life, and the decision
Yeah.
has been
Yeah.
yes. Love that so much. I truly
Thank you.
like we
Yeah.
awakened a bit like your inner power in a sense, because you had it inside. It's like awakening it and working from it and actually living through it. Because when you awaken it's something, but when you actually know it and you work through it and you have your coach that always reminds you, like, okay, how did we awaken it? What did we do? And like you see it, it's like a constant thing, then it becomes part of you. And then we don't
Yeah.
know what
Exactly.
happened. Like, how was life
Yeah.
before that? Yeah, once we awaken our inner power, inner goddess, or a higher self, everybody see it in a different perspective. But yeah, for you was inner power, inner
Yeah.
trust, inner
Yeah.
yeah, inner belief as well. Like
Yeah.
everything's gonna be okay, and we deserve everything, right? Let's live
Mhm.
life with no regrets. Love
Exactly. Ah.
that. Love that.
Exactly.
So honestly, I'm so excited that you're part of the community and you're an AYWA achiever now. Having gone through that, you're not only a high achiever, but you're an AYWA achiever. Is that you master your mind, you master your stress, you master your life, and you're a leader in your life, right? And you're gonna be a leader everywhere you go, and you're living your life authentically yourself, and you're succeeding in it, and you're happier than ever, just being authentic myself and everything following through at the same time, you know,
Yeah.
letting overwhelm and stop worrying and start living. Like it's actually that. So we're just starting to live now, and just the journey has just started. So I'm so excited for you, and I'm so excited that we had this journey together, and I'm so excited what's gonna come next.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything. Thank you for always being there, and for being there on a different level, like through WhatsApp or anything. And I really, really appreciate that.
Of
Thank you so
course,
much.
because when you're part
Yeah.
of the family, we're a family, and we lack a bit of that in society, to have that close people, the chosen
Yeah.
family in a sense, the chosen community, that we're there for
Yeah.
each other and like holding safe spaces, because the world is chaotic the way it is, and having that small space that we can connect one-on-one when we feel very like we're open, and then maybe on a group and then other stuff, and helping
Yeah,
other people feel the same way. Because when we feel it,
exactly.
it's contagious. It's like we want everybody to feel the same way. Once we feel good and true to ourselves, it's just amazing when we found that
Yeah,
purpose for ourselves. Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Great, Sibyl. Great. Mwah. So proud of you. I wish you an amazing day, and we'll connect
Mhm.
very soon.
Definitely. Thank you so much. Bye.